bunch of theories out there: game theories, invisible hand theory, theory of relativity, theory of evolution. We're just gonna touch on on a few of these many theories out there. We see game theory helps us in making choices in social situations among competing players. This was best described by the prisoner's dilemma. We're also going to jump into the invisible hand theory, which is just a metaphor for unseen forces that move the free market economy. It also was best explained by the Adam Smith in the book Wealth of Nations. Theory of relativity, it tells us that time is relative. The rate at which time passes depends on your frame of references. Events can occur at the same time for one observer, can occur at the different times for another observer. This was best explained by the experiment of two ping pong players playing this game in a moving train. We also have a theory of evolution, which Charles Darwin is giving us an idea that we evolved from apes, which I have questions, because we still have apes. They're born apes, living an ape life, and still die apes. Why are they not evolving? Theories, what is it exactly? For a simple definition, we can just say theories are conceptual abstract models. Abstract models, we just basically saying we are learning from observing others, things like engineering, logics, and mathematics, but it is based on a strong premise that which is so evident as to be accepted as truth without questions, though I still have questions on the Charles Darwin theory of evolution. We also just going to jump into the types of theory, which are there's the explanatory theory, which is basically based on the models when you are creating the models on the data and research, and change theory, which is now the practice. These two mostly just work complementary, because theory has to be put in practice. A theory is an explanation acquired through scientific method and has been tested repeatedly and confirmed through observation and experimentation. Theories try to show us how things are and how they will be. It just helps us in making predictions. Theories help us in making a prediction. We're also just gonna see the structure of theory. The structure which is built upon is, we see facts, hypothesis, and then we say the theory. Facts are just observations about the world around us. Observations like the leaves of plants, the leaves of growing plants are always green. This is a fact. But we can also have an hypothesis that it's maybe because of the sunlight. But we can hypothesis now, it is a proposed explanation for a phenomenon made as a starting point for further investigation. But we're just gonna see on the leaves of our plant, we're just gonna see there's gonna be a lot of hypotheses which is gonna build our theory, saying that we have experiments have been shown that are sufficient to explain all the observations that it encompasses. That's now building a theory from our hypothesis. So this just the structure, and we should just also be glad that theories help us to explain behavior, as well as suggest how to develop more effective ways to influence and change behavior, like predicting the markets. Guys, we should always know that science never dies, it's always changing.